Here it is, the second week of April.
What is this?
We're talking about Christmas.
No. Come on.
This is why
I like the song, though.
This is like, I know why you like this, because you like the Hallmark movies, right?
They're playing Christmas movies probably right now as we speak. They play them all year round.
They are going to air 40 new Christmas movies this year. The Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, no, this is what they do, man. They are machines over there.
How do they produce that much?
How do you write that many? I mean, they're all the same. It's either a girl or a guy who grew up in a small town, moved away to a big city, and then comes back for Christmas and falls in love with his high school sweetheart again and quits his job in the city and becomes a better person and stays at home.
Do you know how many, over the last 10 years, how many Christmas movies they've produced? The Hallmark Channel? I
would say they probably produce over 20 a year, and over the past 10 years, so I'm going to say 350.
That's horrible math. If they do 20 a year.
No, I said over 20 a year. You have to listen to the details, Jeff. There
was no details.
Don't get lost. I said over.
That would be like 35 a year, then, if that was the case.
Over 20 a year for the past 10 years, it would be 200.
And then you said 350.
Yeah, but I said over 20 a year.
Why wouldn't you say 35 a year? I would say they do about 35 a year if your final number was going to be at 350.
Because some years they might do more than 35. Some years they might do less than 35.
But you're thinking an average of 35 would be like 350, right?
You have to argue with me about everything. You just said how many, and I said more than 20 a year, and I said, so I'm going to guess 350.
Which is a lot more than 20.
Than 200. It's 150 more, but it's 10 years, and some years, like I said, they probably did more than 30, and some years they did less.
With your original
How many
hypotheses.
200?
They have produced a little over 200 over the last 10 years.
I was pretty close.
You were until you started doing math.
You can't go 4 times around a quarter-mile track and make it a mile, right?
I'm going to say over 20 a year, so I'm going to put it at 1 million. That's a lot of movies.
That's a little bit.
That's a lot of movies.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Why does this catch you off guard? I don't get it.
Because is it necessary?
Well, this is what they do. Yes, this is what they live on. When do they start doing
the Christmas movies? Like, you could play the same Christmas movies time and time again. Mm-hmm. Like, I've seen Christmas Cookies 4 times. And that's the only what do you call it? The Hallmark movie that I've seen. I'd be fine with just Christmas Cookies. Every time it's on there, I stop and I look at the great snow on Main Street, Burbank, California, because it looks like they're in Burbank, California, yet there's snow on the ground.
Winnie Cooper or Lori Loughlin back in the day.
Lori Loughlin.
Who'd you rather?
Lori Loughlin.
Not Winnie Cooper.
No.
We're the same age. Lori Loughlin's older than us. You like the older women.
Not by much.
I was never into the older women.
Lori Loughlin for sure.
It was Winnie Cooper and Alyssa Milano for me from TV.
Because, I mean, Aunt Becky on Full House, I mean, she was gorgeous.
No. She was no Alyssa Milano.
She was prettier than Alyssa.
She was no.
Alyssa Milano was a kid.
Who was the boss?
She was a kid.
We were kids. We're the same.
I understand that.
She's a year older than both of us.
I understand that. But
a few months older than you.
When I was a kid and I was lusting after people on TV, they were all older tthan me.
Really?
Yes.
They weren't younger? I mean,
no.
The same age?
No.
Not younger, but the same age?
Like, if I was 13, I thought, okay, Alyssa Milano was cute, but if I was lusting after somebody, it was going to be
16?
She was going to be developed, you know? No, she was probably like 13. Who's the boss was when we were kids? Like kids.
But then she went on when we were teenagers to do stuff where she got naked.
Later on, yeah.
Because she is a little bit older than us.
Later on, Alyssa Milano. But if you're talking about in their heyday of their like Alyssa Milano is a child star in my eyes. She did not have a successful career. Nor did Lori Loughlin.
Now, if I type in Google hot child star, am I going to get arrested for like pedophilia or anything weird?
I don't know. That's your computer, bro.
I'm trying to find out who are the hot child stars.
Okay, here's the deal.
Oh my God.
She is in a movie called
This is weird.
Or
Don't do that.
She's in a series. She's in a series called When Calls the Heart on the Hallmark Channel.
Okay.
And that is ongoing, or that was running up until recently.
But she's not doing Christmas movies.
She was
is she?
the main role in that show.
But is she doing Christmas movies?
Yes.
'Cause I thought I'd seen enough to.
North Pole open for Christmas. Every Christmas Has a Story and Homegrown Christmas all feature Lori Loughlin. Okay. Those three, they're out the door. Okay. You can't do anything with it anymore.
Gotcha.
Because those three movies, they can't play because they no longer have a contract with Lori Loughlin because she's a cheater. And she signs all
now. Winnie Cooper is going to be the new Lori Loughlin because Lori's gone. She's done. You can't have somebody that embezzles or not embezzles, but that performs fraud.
We haven't done this,
on the Hallmark Channel. So this is probably big news for Winnie
in a long time. But I think it's called for when this took place last week, and we never talked about this.
What happened?
Week.
What happened last week?
But some people brought it up on Facebook, and rightfully so, because it was egregious. Last week, she was signing autographs as she was walking into the courtroom for her initial hearing.
Yeah.
You're the judge in that case, okay? And she can get a max of 20 years in prison for her fraud, okay? And you see that the person coming to sit in your courtroom and be heard,
she is a celebrity,
is signing autographs on her way in.
Yeah. It's not good.
That's not a good look, is it?
It's not a good look.
Like, if I'm the judge, I'm like, okay, well, she's obviously not taking this serious, so we'll take that into consideration when sentencing comes around.
Well, she also appreciates the support, I'd say, hey, listen, I'm the judge. She's she's getting a lot of support and a tough time for her. So, maybe she's just trying to show them that, she appreciates people's support. I don't know if I'm that tough on it. Now, if it disturbs what's going on in the courtroom or delays anything, I throw the book at her.
Juice wasn't even signing autographs when he was walking into the courtroom.
OJ?
Yeah, OJ loves himself some OJ.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.